Shalom.
Shalom.
We're going to start off giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakwadash. Double honors to our teachers, apostles, and elders, a great millstone, and salutation to you, sincere brothers, faithfully and diligently pushing this truth with fear and trembling through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, we the GMS Memphis Camp coming at you again, Lord willing, with an edifying lesson through the spirit, dealing with balance, man. Finding your balance is going to be the title of this lesson. All right, because of course, in this world of wickedness, all right, there's so many things that can throw you off balance, you know, and ultimately get you spewed out of the Lord's mouth, all right, because you know the Lord say what He would not have you be lukewarm. He would rather you be hot or cold, you know. And you know, we have perfect examples set before us on how we should go about the Lord's business, all right, staying busy, all right, understanding what it means to be a man of the Lord, all right. It say through what? Through works, all right, through great works and great labor shall we enter to the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay, but it takes faith. Your works are really just a testament of your faith, you know. So whatever level your faith is on will determine the output that you're able to bring forth into this ministry, you know. But you know, you want to stay balanced, okay? When the apostles getting on us about doing 3 videos a week, that should be the minimum for a man that's overwhelmed with work. Maybe 2 jobs, 3 jobs, a big family, you know, strenuous working job, okay? 3 videos is a minimum, man, okay? But the apostles are not saying by any means that you shouldn't have any leisure time. You know, you shouldn't have any time where you can, you know, kick back, maybe watch a movie, spend some time with your woman, deal with your kids, okay? Me personally, I like to work out. That's a release for me, okay? So I work out about 3 to 5 times a week, all right? And as it says in the scriptures, bodily exercise profited little, but it does profit, all right? Without further ado, we're going to get into finding your balance, man. We're going to start with Ecclesiastes.
This is Ecclesiastes 7:16. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise.
Right. So you can't obviously 24/7, 365, every hour, every minute, every second study.
Yeah.
All right? Because you will drown yourself. All right? You have to give your mind, all right, ultimately your flesh, time to recover. Because when you put yourself in a spiritual mode, which is when you study, you're putting your flesh into submission. All right? So you basically choking out your flesh. All right? You like, hey, you making yourself disciplined. Okay?
God, I was gonna say too is like scripture say that I forgot what it say. It say I forgot what it said. It say that should destroy that self. You know, the race.
Yeah,
give it to the swift.
I think it's still.
It's
I think it's
still
in there.
16.
Yeah, it's in
Okay,
there.
go ahead.
17.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
This is Ecclesiastes 7:17. Be not over wicked, neither be.
Start back at the top. Call it and read it.
Alright. This is Ecclesiastes 16. Be not righteous over much.
Ecclesiastes 7.
Ecclesiastes 7:16. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise.
Mhm.
Why shouldest thou destroy thyself?
Right, man. But yeah, it's another one too though. It said the race ain't give it to the swift. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
But cause you gotta pace yourself in the truth. You know, that's why we gotta find the right balance, man. Cause you studying all day long, you gonna drown yourself out, like you were saying, man. Then you gonna be like, man, I know too much. Now you got a high mind, you know.
Mhm.
Cause it says knowledge puff it up, man. Then you gonna be like, I don't wanna do it no more, you know. You drowning yourself out. God.
Go ahead and read the next verse.
It says, this verse 17, be not over wicked, neither be thou foolish, thou shouldest thou die before thy time.
Right. So don't be wicked either. All right. So in a nutshell, what it's saying is find balance in this truth, man. Okay? Because if you're not doing the work, you're being wicked. If you're not studying, you're being wicked. All right. You're going out here and calling yourself a man of the Lord. The Lord is holding you accountable, all right, and trusted you with this word. So yeah, you have to study, you have to read, you know, you have to be diligent, all right. Otherwise, the Lord is not dealing with you, man. He's not going to deal with you. He's not going to keep you in this truth, okay. So when you dedicating more time to the things of the world, which the world is all full of wickedness, man. Now you might not be out here doing any particular wickedness. You might just be doing something that's leisure. You know what I'm saying? But too much leisure is wickedness, man. All right, because the Lord say, what do you say about the cares of this world and be not conformed to this world? Yeah. All right. You know, you every Sunday you dedicate your time to Sunday night football, all right? And you watch games all day. You play the game all day, all right? Or every such and such day you spend all day with your woman and your kids. You know, you should be finding some time throughout every part of the day to meditate on these scriptures, man. All right, that's finding the balance. This is I'm gonna let you get yours. I got a quick one. This is Job 31:6. Let me be weighed in an even balance, that the Most High may know mine integrity. Okay? So being weighed in an even balance, man, all right, between the spirit and in the flesh, man. Because the Lord don't want us just to be miserable and not have any joy in this life, but not get caught up. He wants us to enjoy the things that he put here for us, man. All right? Certain things anyway. All right, but certain things we are to know not to indulge in. All right.
Let me get this out. This Proverbs 25:16. Hast thou found honey? Eat so much is it sufficient for thee, lest thou be filled therewith and vomited. You know, that's that balance, man. Cause this honey, you know, is the truth, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but you constantly, you know, studying and you ain't giving your time. You know, your mind no break. Yeah, the rest, man, you gonna end up vomiting back out, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you gotta find that balance.
Yep, and whatever that balance may be, you know, whether it be music, you know, you may like to watch certain things, listen to certain things. You might like to read other books, you know. Long as those books not dealing with no wayward philosophies, you know, certain books, matter of fact, help open up your mind, all right, and help you understand certain things of the scriptures even a little better, you know, whether it be things that's written in history, certain things that happen. You might like to go to museums, all right, whatever it may be, but find that balance in that thing. Don't let those things consume you.
Right. Hey, I got one more scripture.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Sirach 37 and 27. It said, my son, prove thy soul in thy life and see what is evil for it, and give not that unto it. You know, like you were just saying, man. You know, so
you say prove. Read it again, Baal Kushan.
It said, my son, prove that soul in that life. You know, because you were saying, don't just Lord want to have enjoy this life too, you know, but not to a certain extent, man. Because we know the fashion of this world passed away, you know.
Yep.
So it say, my son, prove that soul in that life, man. And the only way we can do that by, you know, applying the scriptures to our life, man. You know.
Yep.
It say, and see what is evil for it, and give not unto it. For all things are not profitable for all men.
Yep. And that's you finding your balance.
Yep.
All right. You know, just because another man is able to do social media, or another man is able to get into movies and balance it with the truth, or another man is able to exercise and balance it with the truth. That might not be your niche. All right, whatever your thing is your thing. You know, I can't sit here and tell every individual person what their thing is, or know what each and every brother in this truth thing outside of the truth is. But I can tell you this, whatever that thing outside of the truth is, if you don't balance it appropriately with this truth and attaining this wisdom, then that thing is going to be a stumbling block unto you, man. All right?
Because every brother got their own path and walk, you know.
Mhm.
You can't go off the next brother, man, because what he like doing, it might not fit you, you know.
Mhm.
He say, for all things are not profitable for all men, you have every soul, pleasure, and everything, you know.
Mhm.
So this brother like going to the gym, you know, throughout the week. You might not like doing it, you know. Why? So why force it, man?
Mhm.
You know, Scripture said, why don't force the course of the river, man.
Yep.
You know?
Or you might like doing it, but you're not able to you're not able to balance it with the truth. Because you have, whatever your life is, you might have so much going on, you know, that the time you spend in the gym is causing you to get behind on the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. Get Ecclesiastes 8, Baba Kushak, 8 and 11.
This is Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence.
No, Salakia, 8 and 5. Salakia, it's 8 and 5.
This is Ecclesiastes 8 and 5. Whoso keepeth the commandments shall feel no evil thing, and a wise man's heart discerneth both time and judgment.
Right. So you gotta understand the timing. As men of the Lord, timing is something that we are to discern. All right. So everything, it really has to be revolved around this truth. The truth is the focal point. The truth is the center of our attention. The truth is the priority, and everything else comes around that, revolves around that. You see what I'm saying? So you have to find whatever point you lead a truth, you got to make sure you know that quickest way to get back. All right, before it's been too long without you getting back to it. You know, if you can understand the point that I'm pushing. All right, but you can read that again. And brother, got anything else?
I got a scripture.
Okay. Go ahead. You can go to your scripture. Get Sirach 38 and 24.
Alright, this is 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. It said, least Satan should get the advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Right. Because everything outside of this truth, Satan will use against you. You know, because he can't use this truth against you. All right. This truth is actually set up for the benefit of you. All right, but it's all about how you go about it. So he tries to get those things that you do in leisure to overwhelm you and overtake you and overthrow you from this truth, man.
Why you indulge in that activity for so long, you know,
Yep.
that can cause you mind to
Losing track of time.
losing track of time, you know. He can put that spit on you, man, you know, so you forget the word, you know, so you can't have, you know, get into the word like that, man. That's why prayer come in too, man. Ask the Lord to put that balance on you, man. Ask the Lord to find that righteous balance on you, man. You know?
I got a quick one. This is Proverbs 16:11. A just weight and balance are the Lord's.
Right, because the Lord deal with balance, man. You know, like you got good and evil. You got up and down. You got left and right, man. That's what the Lord dealing with. Balance, man. You know?
So if you're balanced in this truth, then you are of the Lord, man.
Yep.
You know?
And also we walking that straight gate. You know, we on that walking that straight line, man.
Yeah.
You lean too over to the left, you might fall off, you know. You know, to the right, you gonna fall off. But you just balance. You walking in that perfect straight line, man.
And going into that being over righteous, why should I destroy thyself? You gotta understand it's a time for this truth to come out. You can't just be going everywhere in the public always the truth. That you rebuking everybody that walk by. You know that's the balance is off. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta understand there's mercy too, and the balance of this truth is that everybody's not gonna make it. All right, everybody's not gonna receive it. So you're gonna destroy yourself trying to get everybody to get it. You know? I'm gonna finish. It say all the weights of the bag are his work. All right. So you gotta understand the work of the Lord's bag, which is this word, man. All right. That's what's gonna keep you balanced. All right. You had some, Karab?
Yeah, I got some.
Go ahead, brother.
This is James, the 1st chapter, verse 8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
Right. Which, you know, you have to be sure that this truth is for you, man. All right. Once you get into this truth and you decide, which is ultimately of the Lord, but once you come into the knowledge of this truth, man, you have to understand that there's no straddling the fence, going back and forth, going to and fro, man. All right. 1 minute you want to be a prophet, you want to be a man of law, you want to be a teacher. Then next you want to be a nigga in the world. No, this truth doesn't stop, man. All right. Go ahead with that, Sirach. We end on that.
So 38:24. The wisdom of a learned man coming by opportunity of leisure.
The wisdom of a learned man cometh by the opportunity of his leisure. All right. So every opportunity, when you have leisure is free time, right? You have to balance out your leisure time with studying, okay? Because everybody, brother, got things they have to do to provide for themselves and their families. You have to work, all right? You have things that you have to do, all right? But the way that you increase in wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, all right, is what you do with your time, okay? When you have leisure time, that's how you increase, man. Go ahead, bro.
It's and he that had little business shall become wise.
He that have little business shall become wise.
Yeah.
So you can't be trying to have a million things that you say balance you out in this truth that you do, man. All right? You really got to have that one main niche, that thing that give you that release, that stress relief, that kind of take your mind off the things of the world, which the scriptures should be the main thing to take your mind off the world. But the scriptures also, they say it is just as much bitter as it is sweet. Okay, so you will get in these scriptures, and a lot of times you will be what it say, much wisdom bring forth much sorrow. All right.
Yeah.
So you will have man. Sometimes reading these scriptures, you just be ready to go out of your mind and fuck something up, man. That's why you need a release. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why you need that balance, man.
Yep. I think our Apostle Paul also said we got liberty in the flesh too. You know.
That's the word, liberty.
Liberty.
That's the one, liberty. That's the spirit.
The spirit.
That's what I was looking for.
That was you look for
His
too.
his liberties. Is you got your liberties, man.
I'm trying to find this.
That's why I was saying the Lord, you know, he's not against you having, you know, free time, leisure time.
This I think this here right here.
Okay.
This Galatians 5:12. It said, "I would they would even cut off which trouble you, for brethren, ye have been called unto liberty. Only use not liberty for an occasion to the flesh, but by love serve one another."
Right. Yeah. So don't just use your liberty to appease your flesh, man. All right. That's how you find your balance in this truth, man. You got to take advantage of your leisure and your liberty to perfect it, really. You know what I'm saying? And most of your time, your leisure time, really is supposed to be dedicated to this truth, man.
Yeah.
Right? With that, you say, Call halal Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Kwame Yasharala, Abba Babal,
Baba.
Shalom.
Shalom.